guys, it's Olivia. So today I'm going to be telling you 10 UC Davis bucket list items. I'm sorry this video is a little bit late and coming up. I literally just finished my last final for summer school, so I'm just now getting able to film this and edit it. Anyway, these 10 items are things that I think are very stereotypical UC Davis college student things. If you want that stereotypical experience, college experience, then I think these are some really fun things to do. It's really hard to narrow it down to just 10 things, so I combined a couple of things. Also, if you go to UC Davis or have been there before and know of some things that I might have left out, totally comment those below so that me and the other viewers can do those. So the very first thing on the list is to visit the Tercero Cows. Yes, UC Davis has cows on campus. We are the #1 vet med school in the country, so we have cows on campus. So basically, if you go to the Tercero dorms, in between there and like the football field, there are cows. They're in a pen. They're an enclosed structure, and you can go up to them and you can pet them. You can take selfies with them while they're eating and drinking and stuff. They're totally used to students, and it's something very unique, totally stereotypical. If you look at my Instagram, I have 5 or 6 different pictures of the cows. I go and visit them at least once a quarter. I kind of adopted one too. So definitely go do this with your friends or your roommates. The second thing you should do is participate in Aggie Pack at a football, basketball, or soccer game. Aggie Pack is our student cheering section. I am very into sports. As you guys know, I was a cheerleader for UC Davis my freshman year. Basically in Aggie Pack, you just cheer really loud. Aggie Pack is also an actual internship through the marketing department of the athletic department. The marketing part of the athletic department, they have an internship called Aggie Pack. So those students will lead the student section that's also called Aggie Pack. And they'll throw out things like t-shirts, scarves, sunglasses, towels. They throw all that out. They teach you the fight song and the motions to the fight song. And it's a really fun time. Sometimes they'll hand out cowbells and stuff to make noise, but really it's just that student cheer section that's really loud during the sporting events. The third bucket list item is to participate in Pajamarino at homecoming. So during homecoming week, it's usually the second week of October, maybe the third week of October. It's for football. So the football game's on Saturday, but Friday night there is a parade called Pajamarino. So basically, everyone meets at Central Park. It's the cheerleaders, dance team, a fire truck, possibly some student athletes, and then all the students, Gun Rock's there too. The students dress up in pajamas and can walk in the parade behind all of those people. Also, if you're one of the first 100 people to show up, you get a free t-shirt. But basically it's just a really fun community event. You get to walk in a parade downtown. It starts at Central Park and it leads to the Amtrak station. And then once you get there, there are all of these booths set up. They have free food, and maybe different athletic teams will be there so you can get their schedule or you can take pictures with them. There are also different performances. So maybe the Aggie alumni banda will be playing, and cheer team or dance team will be doing dances or stunts to it. Also different dance crews will do things, and there's this one group, they play these giant drums. They are really cool. Sometimes they'll be doing things out on the quad around noon on Fridays. If you see them, they're so awesome, but they perform too. So it's really just a fun community event if you really don't want to dress up in your pajamas. You don't have to participate in the parade. You can just stand on the side in downtown, watch the parade, and then go to the Amtrak station. So the fourth thing is to go downtown. As a freshman, this is for anybody that goes to UC Davis. As a freshman, not having a car, it's sometimes difficult to actually get downtown and to actually say, I want to go off campus and go downtown, because your whole world is campus. But I really recommend you going downtown on a Thursday evening, Friday evening, Saturday or Sunday. There's Yellowberry. So if you go to Hickey Gym and the Death Star, and then you head towards downtown from that street, you'll come upon Crepeville, Yellowberry, Burgers and Brew. There's also, I think, El Toro Bravo. I don't know. There's a Mexican place. All those places are awesome. If you want to take the bus, you can go to Cream, which is it's ice cream sandwiches. So you can pick 2 different cookie flavors and ice cream and eat it as a sandwich. It's really good. Also on Wednesday evenings or Saturday mornings, they have the Davis Farmers Market. This takes place in Central Park. I really recommend you go on a Wednesday evening. Go with your roommate, take a beach towel. They have, different people are selling food. So grab some dinner, sit down, just hang out. Sometimes they might have live entertainment, I'm not sure. I also recommend you get the apple juice. There's apple juice in these little bottles, and they're like kind of frozen sometimes, so it's like a slushie. But definitely make sure at least once during spring quarter, it's really nice. Make sure you go downtown and explore the town of Davis for a little bit. The 5th bucket list item is to get pictured with all 7 eggheads. So if you've visited the campus before, you might have noticed that we have these statue type things, and they are little bald eggheads. Basically, an artist, I don't know the full story, but an artist was like, hey Davis, I have these sculptures. And Davis was like, cool, put them on our campus. So we have 7 eggheads. We have 2 in front of Murat Hall, like on the side where the law school is. We have one on the other side of Murat Hall, that's the upside down one. It's really fun to take handstand pictures next to it. There's one in front of the library that's got its face in a book. Again, that's another fun one to like copy it, grab a book, put your face in it. There are 2 outside of Wright Theater, which is by Olson Hall, which is also the entrance to the Arboretum. Yeah. And then there is one in front of Young Hall. I'm by that one a lot, just hanging out. Okay, that was actually the last one, because there's 2 outside Murat Hall, 2 outside Wright Theater, 1 on the other side of Murat Hall, 1 in front of the library, and 1 by Young Hall. This is really fun if you want to do it like the first couple days right after you move in. You have a couple days before classes actually start. So it's really fun to go out, explore the campus, find your classes, and hit all the eggheads on your way. The 6th bucket list item is to go to the Arboretum. I had no idea what the Arboretum was. I thought it was some far off place that was maybe pretty and naturey. I didn't discover it until picnic day. Make sure you go to it before picnic day. Like I just said, the entrance is at Wright Theater, Wright Hall. So you'll go on the left side and then like go through and then like go down a hill. And then there's this giant like lake type thing. It's Puda Creek. It actually runs all the way from Whole Foods in downtown and then like through the entire campus. But it's easy to miss if you don't actually know it's there. So at that part by Wright Hall, there's this big hill. There are benches on it. A lot of times people take naps on it. It's really nice to take naps during spring over there or the beginning of fall quarter. There's also all the time people running, biking. On the weekends, there will be families like out having picnics in the Arboretum and stuff. So if you want to actually like see all of it, walk around it or run, but I definitely recommend you at least go sit down for a while before one of your classes and just chill. And combined with this one, I'm also gonna put sleeping on the quad. The quad is really nice during fall and spring quarter. It sucks during winter quarter because it's so muddy and wet that it takes twice as long to get anywhere because you have to walk completely around it. But during spring, it is so nice. It is dry, it is soft, it is welcoming, it is warm. So in this bucket list, I want you to take a nap, at least shut your eyes for a while and sleep on the quad. If you can get a hammock on the quad, that is a bonus. In my 2 years at Davis, I have only gotten a hammock once. I was only able to use it for 10 minutes, but if you see a hammock open and it's not like 106 degrees outside, even if you have only 5 minutes, hop in it because like they're rarely open. So do that too and you will get a little check plus star on your bucket list. The next thing on my list is to go to the ESPN game. Every year at Davis, ESPN comes and airs one of our basketball games. It is so much fun. The place is crowded, so many students come. Aggie Pack is insane. It's not just the one section, it's like the whole like pavilion. But it's a lot of fun. There are always these guys that dress up in banana costumes. The cheer and dance team always have a great performance. Banda is loud as always. And it's really fun being like, hey mom, dad, did you see me on TV? Did you see me on ESPN? It's on like ESPN2 or ESPN like college networks or something. But it's still on TV. The atmosphere is insane. And it's just a really fun night. Okay, the 8th item on the bucket list is to go to the art museum. We have a new art museum opening up. I think it opens up in November of 2016. I have not been there yet, obviously. I'm planning to go winter quarter when I come back. But it's really cool that our campus actually has an art museum. I have no idea if it's gonna be art from like our art students or if it's gonna be like actual professional artists. No idea. I'm obviously, as you can tell, I don't know much about art at all. But yeah, I definitely say grab a friend, dress up for the night. It's probably free or you get a discounted ticket because you're a student, so definitely take advantage of that and go. The 9th item also has to do with art, and this is just take a walk through the art building. For someone who was in Young Hall a lot or in classrooms that have like periodic tables and like laboratory stuff and that's really sciencey, it was so different for me walking in the art building. And it's really cool and kind of gives you a better appreciation for what our art students do. Definitely at the end of spring quarter, possibly every quarter though, they have a showcase where in the basement of the art room, they display the different artists' work. During spring quarter, for one of my classes, we had a review session in the art building and I had no idea where the room was. So I was just walking around the art building and it was really cool because they had like artist work everywhere. And I was walking past one room and people were like sculpting things, sculptures, masterpieces. Like it was really cool to see and it kind of gave me a whole new appreciation for our art department. Also, our theater department does have plays. I don't know how often, I would assume every quarter. I have no idea. I have yet to go to one of these. But again, the tickets, it's probably free. If not, the ticket is probably extremely cheap for a Davis student. So I really recommend, again, dress up, go out with your friends to go see what our awesome theater department does. And the very last item on my list is late night cookies. If you are a freshman or if you have a dining plan, this is for you. Monday through Thursday night, there's something called late night at the dining commons in Segundo, Tercero, and Puerto. So it's all three dorms have this, but from like 8 or 8:30 until midnight, there's something called late night. So they have things like pizza, french fries, any leftover desserts from the day. Of course, there's cereal, and they have late night cookies. Okay, so at first, the cookies, I didn't care for them too much. They taste like blueberry to me and different. But as the year goes on and your expectations lower, they become amazing. So I definitely recommend, like, this isn't just a one-time thing. Like, whenever you can, not whenever you can, watch the Freshman 15. But if you have time, go with your roommate down to late night, grab a milk, have as many late night cookies if you want. I will not judge you if you eat over a dozen of them. Another fun thing to do, my roommate and I, on our very last night of the quarter, we got a takeout box of the late night cookies, also got a to-go cup and filled it with frozen yogurt, took it up to our dorm room and just enjoyed our cookies and our ice cream sandwiches, and just really enjoyed our last late night cookie experience. But really, if you go to Davis and you mention late night cookies, like, everybody knows what you're talking about. It's a thing here. So yeah, definitely make sure you take advantage of that, especially while you have that dining plan. So those were my 10 bucket list items if you want the stereotypical UC Davis student experience. Like I said, I might have missed some. I didn't mention everything. Obviously, you should go see therapy fluffies at the end of each quarter. You should try taking a walk through the Death Star. You will get lost, so make sure you have time. But that's definitely something that you need to experience as a UC Davis student as well. But these were just my 10 kind of must-do items, things that I think are just really fun and will really make you have a good year. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're going to UC Davis this next year, or if you have anything else to add to this list, then comment that below. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button to get more videos from me. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, and remember to keep dreaming out loud. Bye!